Hello, my fellow disappointing sequels. I'm Mr. Church. Today we're going to be looking at the Sphinx cat and the flower card vendor in the item shop. These are both new items. I'll also be taking a peek at something in this bundle. And I'm going to be looking at some of these bundles as well and pointing out some stuff in the greatest hits you might want to pick up. And I'm also going to be telling you about the limited time event that's going on and how you can win the rewards for that. If you're somebody that likes eating pants, subscribe to the channel, because that's all we do around here, we eat pants. Let's look at the flower card vendor first. I think it actually looks pretty cool. There's a lot of really awesome detail to this. In fact, like, almost every aspect about this item is really cool. Lots of detail, very rustic. Very scrappy. It feels very immersive, very lore friendly. Now, when I look really close at it, there are some weird things. It looks like a lot of the textures on it don't actually render in. Now, if I was playing on PlayStation 4, I would assume that it was because I was on an older generation console, but I'm on PlayStation 5, and on PC it also doesn't render in. So these cans never render in. And the vending machine thing on the side here specifically doesn't render in, and I think that's probably kind of important since it's a vending machine. And so the vending machine part of it should probably work. I like how there's like chains hanging and stuff. I think it looks really cool. But again, I don't know what's going on with that, if that's something to do with the item or if it's something to do with the game. I'm not sure which it is. But for whatever reason, the textures on this either don't exist or they don't load in. When you burn it, it just turns yellow. There's nothing special about it. It doesn't look cool or anything like that. And because it's a vending machine, you can power it up, and it needs to be directly wired. Now, powering up a vending machine used to be how you would have it displayed on the map. But you don't have to do that anymore. All you have to do is have your camp be public on the map, and it will show, if you have a vending machine set up, everything you have for sale. So powering this up just turns on the lights on it, which you actually can't see in the daytime, but at night it has this really nice faint warm glow. I really like it, actually. I can't tell where it's supposed to be coming from, but it is like a nice little flickery, rustic glow. It's not like overpowering, and it's not washed out. If you don't like the glow, of course, you don't need to power it up because it has to be directly wired, as I said. Overall, I think this item is really cool, has so many cool details to it, but I don't know if the texture problem is something that can be fixed or if it's inherent to the item. I don't understand really what's going on there. Now, the Sphinx cat is just a skin of the cat. You know how we can have a cat, and there's a cat on the season pass, if you don't know. But this one is of course, bald cat, doesn't have any hair. Sorry about that. I'm just telling it like it is. I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that. So because it's like the other cats, you can of course name it, and you can interact with it. Over time, these will collect you legendary items. They're usually junk, but sometimes they're cool, and that's nice. They follow you around, and they step on your pressure plates when you're building, which is nice, because then you have to store the pressure plate and rebuild it. You can only build one cat at your camp at a time, but you can build one ally and your cat. Overall, I think it's pretty cute. Whether it's worth 800 atoms or not is up to you. Keep in mind that you can go to the camp section of the item shop, and you can click on hide owned so that you can find stuff easier, and you will find that there are the cat and the dog in here still, and they're for the same price. So if you don't like this cat, there is still this cat here. And then again, I want to remind you guys that there is a white dog and a black cat on the season pass. If you rank up high enough, I believe it's like somewhere around rank 80 something. Now, I want to point out that the Feel the Glow bundle says new on it. There's a new tab here, but it's not new. None of this stuff is new. This is all repeat items. It's perfectly fine with me. There's probably people that have missed out, but the items aren't new. It's the bundle, putting them together, that's new. Now, this comes with the Light 'em Up Heavy Weapon Stand, the Light 'em Up Power Armor Station, and the Light 'em Up Paint Cremator. Alright, now I'm not going to buy this bundle because I already own the Power Armor Station, which is the one thing I did want. And I actually don't really use it. I was originally thinking about using it as like supports for like a structure. I thought it would look kind of cool. But the lights on it are very bright and they kind of wash everything out. They're very harsh and you can't turn them off. So I didn't end up actually using it for what I got it for. And so you can learn from my mistake there. It's a kind of cool design otherwise, but again, the lights on it are just way too bright for my liking. So that's that. Now, because Valentine's Day is coming up soon, we do have a lot of Valentine's shit down here. There's the Drive Into Love bundle. That's something I like to do, is drive into love. I'm always like getting in my car. Where should I drive? I'm going to drive into love, I think. That sounds like a good place to go. Now, of course, this bundle isn't worth getting remotely because it's like there's this pose that you're going to use that one time. There's this pose, which is like you're about to get baptized. And then you have this, this, and this, which I hope to God you don't spend money on, okay? These are photo mode frames, and you put them on your photos to ruin them while you're taking your photos. So don't, I mean, yeah, those are cool. You can have them if you want. We've got this cardboard or wood or something thing, and then we have this thing as well. Those are, wow, those are neat. We've also got this horrifying wall thing, and then we have this Timu Mr. Cappy, whose arm on this side is higher than on this side. He's doing something weird. I can't tell what's happening. So let's get out of here quickly. Pretend we never saw any of that. The Old Timey Diner bundle. These are, again, all repeat items. I don't really care too much about this stuff, to be completely honest. But if you guys like it, that's wow. Great thinking. There's also the Valentine's Day paint here for the Power Armor for 720 atoms. I actually like this paint because it has like this little Vault Boy Cupid guy on it. And there's different kinds. This one is T60, is the T60, and then this one is XO1. And this one is T51. I think it's a cool design, but if you want to get this, it's 720 here, but the Share the Love bundle, for me, this has been adjusted. I think it's about a little less than, maybe like 900 and 80 or something, if you don't own anything in this. So it's like a few hundred more atoms, and then you get this whole bundle. So for those of you who didn't see, I did just recently upload a review video for Fallout 76 in 2025. I try to be really honest in this video and also thorough, and I tried to go over some stuff, the good and the bad of the game and what it's like. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you check it out, and let me know what you think of my assessment of the game. One of the things I talk about in that video is the Atom Shop and some of the ways that I feel that they just don't do a good job displaying the items in the shop clearly. And I was getting a few comments that were saying that, no, the shop is fine. Everything in there is clearly labeled. You just have to read because you're stupid, basically. I don't know if you guys think, maybe I'm being ridiculous here. I'm not sure. I think you know what? I am. I just made all that stuff up. I actually, yeah, that's true. I made all that stuff up, and everything is always clearly labeled in the item shop. And I've just been making a big deal about nothing for clicks and views. You guys know how I am about those clicks and views. Like, I'm just always, like, foaming at the mouth for a click and a view. When you guys give me a click and a view, I start getting all sweaty, you know, shaking a little bit. Anyway, sorry about that. Let's move on. Let's get back to the Share the Love Mega Bundle. So in the Share the Love Mega Bundle, we of course have the Nuclear Hearts wallpaper, the Cupid's wallpaper. This is one of my favorite kinds of wallpaper. That looks so cool. The Mr. Fuzzy Valentine's Day plushie. the Stripes and Hearts wallpaper, the Scorch Beast Heart Specimen Capsule. Wow, that's nice. The pink Neon Heart sign, the Valentine's Day Mega Sloth Pelt, very cool looking, the Valentine's Day Power Armor paint set, the Smitten Vault Boy wallpaper, heart balloons, Valentine's Day heart case backpack. So in the game, there's the sloth pelt, which is, I think, in my opinion, quite stupid. There's the plushie, which I don't give a single fuck about. I don't really like Mr. Fuzzy plushies. There's just something about him that feels dumb to me. Like, plushies have such a, like, there's such a high ceiling for a plushie to be cute that if you're this mid, why even bother being a plushie? You know what I mean? 2 balloon types. We've got the 1 balloon and then the 4 balloon. So nice. We've got these 4 kinds of wallpaper, which are not rendering in because I guess I have to stand next to it in the game for it to render in. I don't know. We've got the Neon Heart light, which is kind of nice. This is what it looks like at night, lit up and beautiful. And this is the thing that I really wanted to get the bundle for, which is this Heart Specimen Capsule. I think this is a really cool thing, and it's always been in a bundle. It's always been in this bundle specifically, I think. It might have been in a different Valentine's Day bundle, I don't remember, but I didn't really want the stuff in the bundle, because I just said, you know, all the stuff I don't like. So I didn't really want it, but it is, there is a nice discount on it right now, so it's considerably less, and they threw the Power Armor in it. And like I said, if you're looking at the Power Armor wanting to get it, it's $720 by itself, or I paid $882, I don't know why 82, for the whole bundle, and I got the Power Armor and the Heart Capsule thing, which are both items I wanted. So for me, that's a good value. For you, it might not be, depending on what you want. So just think about, do I want this stuff? And then if you think to yourself, yes, I do want this stuff, then you get it. And then if you don't want that stuff, then you don't get it, okay? There's also the backpack. I forgot to make it and put it on, to be honest, but it looks like this. It's got Cupid on it with a machine gun. Very cute. But yeah, the Power Armor, I really like the Power Armor. This is the Excavator, which is one of the ones they didn't have a picture of. And I just like how it has this little Cupid guy on it. I think that's a really nice detail. And I don't know, it's nice. It's fun. It's a good time that we've had. So some other things that are for sale is the pink paint. So here's the thing about if you get like paint for your armor, is you cannot wear armor on top of your clothes, right? So if you're going to be considering getting something like this, you need to think about the fact that first you're going to have to be wearing metal armor, which nobody does because metal armor is pretty bad. It has like almost no energy resistance. So it's not really good. And also you're going to have like a good Under Armour that you like the look of, and that you like, you know, what the shielded effect gives you or whatever. So those are some big iffies on that one. So personally, I'm not going to get this. I like pink. Listen, pink is actually goated, but like, I'm not going to get, I'm not going to be wearing metal fucking armor. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of dumb. Now, in the greatest hits, we have the Presidential Seasons bundle. This is, of course, from a presidential season. So on PlayStation, I own all this stuff, so the bundle didn't even show up for me. So if you're not seeing it, that's why you already own the stuff. Congratulations, you have a bunch of Power Armor that you're not going to build. I actually don't mind the Power Armor skins for this, because it's like a nice black, but I don't really like the red, white, and blue stripe on the shoulder, because I think it looks kind of dumb. Now, because of this being on the season, from a season, each of these skins was a separate thing that you would unlock. And unfortunately, so like compare this to the pink Power Armor set, right? You have one skin and you can apply it to multiple Power Armors. But in this case, they're selling it as a bunch of separate skins, even though it's the same kind of thing. And so then they can like list off all these different skins, even though it's the same skin, but on different kinds of power armor. Okay. So it looks like you're buying a whole lot of stuff, but actually you're just buying the ability to put it on multiple kinds of power armor. So to me, that's not a good value, and it's inflating the price quite a bit. And I don't really think that that is worth it if you don't like, because I mean, unless you wear all of these kinds or multiple of these kinds of power armor, and you're going to want to put the skin on multiple of those power armor, it is not worth it to get this entire bundle just so you can have one of these skins work on the one power armor you use. You know what I mean? So I don't really recommend doing this. Now there is, of course, the presidential paint for the 50 cal and the LMG, and also the invisibility weapon. This weapon makes you invisible, and it deletes the pictures from the item shop because it's so powerful. It's actually one of these things that is like just a reminder that, okay, because I know that I can be pretty picky about the item shop. So I want to be, let's try, you know, to be fair, okay? You know, they're trying their best. It's just like they did this, this isn't, like, this is on me. Because if I was reading what was down here, you know, then I would know what's in the bundle. Like, I'm not, like, that's me being an idiot, you know, as I was informed. So all I have to do now is read this stuff and know what it all is, line it up, and then I can figure out what was supposed to be in this picture, okay? So that's a reminder to me to take the L. You know, I need to do better as a person and just read all the fine print and then do a bunch of mathematics, a lot of, like, you know, like narrowing things down so we can like deduce what was supposed to be here. And at the end of the day, we can make an Agatha Christie novel about my powers of deduction, and I'll have a big mustache. Okay, so I understand these references are getting worse and worse and way more niche. We've got this stupid photo mode frame. We've got this stupid looking eagle. And you have this curtain, which is almost impossible to get it to place because you can't have any carpets down first, or it won't let you put it there. If you want to build a carpet in your room, you have to put down the curtain, burn the curtain, and then place down the carpet. We've also got the kickback bundle, probably because they weren't expecting so much kickback from all their stupidity. This comes with a straw hat so that you can... This comes with a torch skin, which is actually kind of nice. A snack bar sign. And then you have right here, this is a beer mystery machine. Okay? And this isn't in the bundle. That's why they're equally in the frame, so that you know clearly that this one is in the bundle and this one isn't. This is like the Nuka-Cola machine thing where you pay 15 caps and it gives you a random beverage, but it's beer this time, so even less useful. And then you have this chair, which you can relax and enjoy your time. There's also the Vault Tech Mega Bundle, which has a bunch of old items. These are all like really old items, actually. I'm not going to insult your intelligence by telling you what this picture is of. We can all see it, you know. It's clearly... the vault tile white floors. Okay? So don't be dumb. And the bed, which isn't made. We've got the desk. I actually like this desk, but not this much, you know. This is dumb. I mean, wow, this is cool. And then this, I use this actually quite a bit. This is the nightstand, I believe. And then this, the picture that somebody, listen, there's a human being, okay, and they woke up with at least the idea that they had free will, and they said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a picture for the item shop, okay? And I'm going to take a picture frame. I'm going to take a painting, okay? And I'm going to wedge it so that it's balanced in the corner with the two edges of the painting touching the window frames, going outside of the window frames and hovering out from the corner, stapled at a 45-degree angle from the corner. I think that's going to look good. And I guess while I'm at it, I'll put the toilet 20 feet away from the wall. And I think we can all call it a day. Wow. If that doesn't sell you the item, I don't know what will. This is a picture of this fan only. This is a the clean industrial fan. It's not a bad item. It's a little too clean for a lot of the uses that you would use like an industrial fan in. That's the one issue with it. If you think about if you're going to be making like an industrial kind of build, you're probably not going to want something that clean. What the hell's that? What the fuck is that? I really like the I really like the destroyed camp kit. And this is you wouldn't believe it by looking at the pictures, but this is actually a pretty good wall set. Now, I was talking to Vapid Valentine before recording the stuff. I like to get her thoughts on things because she is also a very, very talented builder. And so she'll think of things that not everyone would think of things for me to check or to mention. And she reminded me that the destroyed camp kit, you can't put wallpaper on it. And also that the roof of it actually has a really cool, unique broken texture. The flat piece of it looks pretty cool. You can use it as a floor, and it'll have like boards missing and stuff, little holes in it. It's pretty cool. Now in the special tab, we have the space photo mode frame. Don't forget to reach for the stars, guys. This could be the last chance you get to reach for those fucking stars. Grab your 250 caps, which will double the amount of caps you have. So that's going to be exciting. I've mentioned before, but every single day they will have something called the daily deals or something like that. I don't know what they call it. Okay, just leave me alone on that one. Today it is the close shave outfit, which is pretty neat. So the stuff that they sell here is usually a pretty good discounted price of what it was originally sold for. So if you see something here that you've seen before, it's likely going to be at a much better price. So it might be worth picking up. This week, I'm going to actually put on the screen the stuff that is going to be available this week. So I got this picture from Sugar Bomb Rads, and this is a really helpful graphic to look at. But today we have this, and then as you can see, there's going to be the Blood Eagle Throne, the Free Stains Paint, the top secret door. That is actually like a door, you know, it opens up. It's pretty cool. An outfit, power armor skin, and then a bundle. Anyway, that'll be on the dates that are there, and then you can actually see what the free items are going to be in the item shop as well. Now, this is a special thing that's going on this week and next. Is an event called the Science of Love or I don't know what they call it, okay? And you're going to want to grab the Dr. Head mirror in the item shop. It's free, and it's a headwear item. So you're going to go and craft it and put it on. And now you're going to look in your challenges area, and as you can see underneath weekly challenges, you're going to see an events tab. And this is going to have a list of things that you need to do to unlock exclusive and special rewards. Now, usually the rewards from these kinds of events don't come back. So you're going to want to make sure you do these if you want these items. So for week 1, you're going to get something called the dopamine wallpaper. And if you don't know what dopamine is, that's because you're playing Fallout 76. But it's a drug that your brain creates when you feel something like happy. It's like the reward feeling, okay? And so that's why, I don't know, it's hard to explain it if you've never had it before. For week 2, if you complete that one, you will get the chalkboard thing, which has a special stuff on it. I don't know. And if you do both week 1 and week 2, you'll get these cool heart lights. So I want to stress this because there's been a few times where I've actually missed the first week because I didn't realize the event was going on. And so I wasn't able to get the overall big reward because I couldn't go back and do week 1 during week 2. So if you want to get the big reward, you're going to want to make sure you do this week and next week. Now you only have to do 5 of these 7 things to get the stuff. So the first one's pretty easy. It's just picking up bones. You can grab that over here on the map. This place is filled with bones, okay? Also the nuclear waste, you can literally just pick this up out of your stash box, and that's pretty easy to complete that one. So once you do all these, you'll get week 1 reward. Next week, there will be there'll be different challenges there, which you have to do 5 of to get the week 2 reward. And then if you did week 1 as well, you'll also get the week 1 and 2 reward, which is, in my opinion, the cooler reward, which is these lights. So make sure you do that. It is free to do. It's free to unlock it, and it shouldn't take very much time at all to complete it. So that's pretty exciting. I want to give a shout out to Vapid Valentine for her thoughts and ideas, and also she has helped me with a lot of my thumbnails, including the thumbnail on this video. I really appreciate all of the help that she gives me behind the scenes, and she has her own YouTube channel and she uploads really sweet camp builds. So make sure you check her channel out if you want to see some cool stuff. And also I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to my patrons and channel members for your support. I would not be able to buy all these things in the Atom Shop every week if it wasn't for your support. So I really, really do appreciate it. And it's a huge help to the channel. And if you're looking for ways to support me, that is an excellent way to. And the link for that, I'll leave that in the description if you so choose. Make sure you guys are in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, it's a great community. I also stream on Twitch, so follow me over there. And I will see you guys in the next video.